Now, fellow brother and sister in Islam, Allah have said to us, فَاتَّقُوا اللَّهَ مَسْتَطَعْتُمْ. Try your level best to come closer to Him, to show your obedience towards Him. And also He said, لَا يُكَلِّفُ اللَّهُ نَفْسًا إِلَّا وُسْعَهَا. Allah also said to us, He will never burden anyone except what He is ready for it. So brother and sister in Islam, please remember that. There is other area that is very important for us to know before we come to the area, how can Allah respond to our prayer? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the all-knowing, all-seeing, He wants us to do something, at least some minimum, for the sake of Allah. That's why in one of the hadiths, the Prophet ﷺ said, Ya ayyuhan nas, inna Allah yaqulu lakum, muru bil ma'ruf, wanhaw 'anil munkar, qabla an tad'uni, fala ujibu lakum, wa tas'aluni, fala u'tikum, wa tastansuruni, fala ansurukum. Now this is a very important hadith for all of us to understand. The Prophet said, O mankind, indeed Allah have said to us, Muru bil ma'ruf, invite people to good deeds, invite people to do good things, and forbid people from doing any bad thing that Allah says is bad. Before there will come a time, you ask Allah, Allah is not going to respond. Before the time come that you seek Allah help, He is not going to help you. He's not going to give anything. You ask Him for things, He's not going to give it to you. And before the time you ask Him for help, He is not going to help you anymore. He's going to leave you alone. Now this is a very dangerous situation. When you reach that point, you know that Allah is not there with you anymore. Now who can help you if Allah is not going to help you? We know that Allah is the only creator we have, the only God that we believe. So we hope all of us will try our best to do at least start within ourselves. That means you must always remind yourself to do what is good, what Allah say is good, what Allah wants you to do. And you must try your level best to stay away from what is bad for you, what Allah forbid you. I'm not talking about just inviting others to do good things and forbid them doing bad things and you forget yourself. This is what happened in our society. Every day, we just keep ourselves busy talking about the weakness of other people. We criticize others, we forget ourselves. What Allah loves most is you must help yourself first. Save yourself first. Change before you want other people to change. So once again, I'd like to invite all the brothers and sisters, don't forget to remember Allah. Don't forget to ask Allah for help. And don't forget to ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to forgive your sin first. Like what I said earlier also, the Hadith Qudsi, when Allah loves you, He summoned Gabriel, and He will command Gabriel to love you. And when Gabriel loves you, He summoned the other angels, and He command them to love you. Now, how blessed are we? You just think, if you are staying in a country, there's a king, and the king loves you so much. He summoned the prime minister. He said, the prime minister or the president, I so-and-so love so-and-so. Love him. I don't think the prime minister will do something against the command of the king. And the prime minister will call all the cabinet ministers. Oh, ministers, this so-and-so is loved by the king, and I love him too. I hope all of you will love him. You become the most important person in that community, in that country. You have no more problem. What problem are you going to face when the king loves you, when the prime minister loves you, when all the ministers love you? No more problem. So this is important. Now how to reach that point of love is very simple. Just do what Allah wants you to do in the way that He has choose for you. Not in my way or in anybody's way. Even you want to make dua, don't forget, you must make dua in the way that Allah wants you to do. That's why there's on the hadith, the Prophet did say, it's always important after the fardu prayer, the fardu namaz, the Prophet remind us to make a short prayer. Allahumma a'inni ala dhikrika wa shukrika wa husni ibadatik. Even you want to remember Allah, Allah never just say, remember me in any way you like. No. He said, ask Allah for help. The Prophet said, ask Allah to help us how to remember Him. Ask Allah to help us how to thank Him in return, to make shukr to Allah. And ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to help you to perform the righteous ibadah. Not just any ibadah, so that you will do the right thing, the thing that Allah is pleased with. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala help me and all the brothers and sisters who are following this program. And don't forget to call upon Allah whenever you need His help. Or whenever you remember Him, He will remember you. May Allah guide us and respond to all our needs and save us from all the fitan. Wabillahi tawfiqi wal akhri da'wana. And alhamdulillahi rabbil alameen. Subhanakallahumma bihamdik. Ashhadu an la ilaha illa anta. Astaghfiruka wa atubu ilayk. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah wa barakatuh.